Hi, I'm Tilan, and during last week, I heard a lot of complaints regarding iPhone XR. How it will eventually stop selling just like iPhone 5C did. iPhone with not even 1080p display priced at $750. iPhone with the same resolution as iPhone 4S. Obviously that is not true. Don't fall for that in the media. In this video, I will tell you the truth about iPhone XR and why it isn't another iPhone 5C. Before we jump right into it, I will be very grateful if you subscribe, drop a like, and stay with me till the end. Enjoy. I will start with the screen. iPhone XR has an LCD 6.1-inch display with 326 pixel density. That is the same pixel density as in iPhone 4S, that's true. But we can't mix pixel density with resolution. Because the resolution is much higher on iPhone XR, it has much more pixels, and because of that, colors are more vivid, the display is more sharp, and so on. So if we see iPhone 4S has 640 times 960 pixel, whereas iPhone XR has 828 times 1792 pixel. So it has much higher resolution. Also, iPhone XR has True Tone, which means that it adjusts the color of the display based on surrounding lighting. So if I am in the room with blue light, the display will have this blue tint, but if I am in the room with yellow light, the display will have this yellow tint. That's great if you're reading news or playing games or maybe writing some email and so on. But if you are working with photos and videos, so I don't know, photo and video editing, you should turn this feature off immediately. Because otherwise you will have not color accurate results. So for example, you work on one photo on the iPhone XR with True Tone enabled and you did a ton of work, and now finally the photo looks great. And then you go to the iMac and look at the same photo, and you see that there is a lot of work to do because the photo on iMac looks really bad. And that is because you saw a different picture on the iPhone XR because the display had a different color temperature. So this could be a problem if you're, I don't know, if you want to work with photos and videos. So you need to turn that feature off. In addition to that, iPhone XR has wide color gamut support, something that iPhone 4S doesn't, and also it has 112 Hz touch input, just like its better brothers. What I want to tell you is that iPhone XR has better display than iPhone 8, and this display called Liquid Retina is gorgeous. And if you're coming from any iPhone that is not iPhone X or XS, you will love this display. But if you're coming from iPhone XS, I don't know why would anyone do that because iPhone X is obviously better. You will immediately notice that the display is not as sharp and that the bezels around it are much bigger. Fun fact, the bezels on iPhone XR on the sides are bigger than the one on the side of iPhone 8. But if you compare this iPhone XR with previous iPhones or Samsung phones or even Google Pixel 3 XL, you see that it has one of the best design. So even though display is not 1080p, it is also not 720p, but a bit higher. And overall, this is the best LCD display you can get. iPhone XR comes in 6 different colors, which are not just standard white and black, but also more popping ones like blue and coral and yellow. And because of that, it reminds us a little about iPhone 5C, which wasn't a great phone, and when you use iPhone 5C, you get the feeling that you really have this budget phone. The iPhone 5C is also very slow, and it isn't a pleasure to use it. It is painful. But I can assure you that iPhone XR is a completely different story, and it is definitely not a budget phone. It has this all-glass design just like iPhone XS, and the only difference here is that borders are not made of stainless steel, but they are made out of aluminium. And aluminium is premium material, and it feels really good in the hand. And because iPhone XR is much thicker than iPhone XS, you get the feeling that you have a compact and very well-designed phone. And because of that, this phone is quite heavy. It feels like you can't destroy it. But don't fall for that. If iPhone XR falls on the floor, there is a very high chance that it will shatter. So you should use a case. I suggest you to, but it is your phone, so you should decide if you will have case or not. iPhone XR also has Face ID as well as Apple A12 Bionic chip, so the same chip that is found in iPhone XS, so it won't be slow, it will be crazy fast. The only difference is that iPhone XS has 4 gigs of RAM, but this one has just 3 gigs of RAM. The last difference is in terms of camera. iPhone XR has just one lens, but this lens is the same like the primary lens found in iPhone XS. So you get this smart HDR, and you also get portrait mode. And all the cool stuff, even adjustable aperture, that you get with iPhone XS. So you are not missing anything. No, you are missing just optical zoom with iPhone XR, which won't be a problem for most people. At the end, I need to tell you that with iPhone XR, you get the most out of your money. For $250 less than iPhone XS, all you are missing is OLED display, gigabit LTE, optical zoom, and stainless steel borders with a little thinner bezels around the display on iPhone XS. iPhone XR is probably the best iPhone of 2018 if we are considering features and price. If I had to pick one up, I will go with Red One, but that is your choice. You can choose between 6 different colors, remember? So that's great. No matter what you choose, you will be satisfied. Let me know in the comments which iPhone are you going to get, or which iPhone do you have. This is all for today. Have a great day. Bye.